As I am making this video, Manchester United just lost 3-1 to Brentford away from home to rack up already our third loss of the season and place us 14th in the table. Among the plethora of mistakes in the match, a missed penalty from Bruno Fernandes in the 76th minute as Manchester United trailed by a single goal stood out. Even more curiously, this marks his second miss in his last 3 penalty attempts. It was already a rare sight to see Bruno miss a penalty, but to then miss another one just a few weeks later is even more curious. For context, throughout his entire career, he has taken 70 penalties. This miss against Brentford marks only the 8th time he has missed one, meaning he has already missed a quarter of his career penalty misses in just the first 6 games of this season. Adding on top of that, an extremely ambivalent and at times borderline bipolar string of performances to start the season, which have been so polarizing that they have led a large portion of the fan base to question the necessity of the Manchester United captain to the success of the team. So polarizing have been the displays from the Portuguese midfielder that his last penalty attempt against Burnley, which he successfully converted, marked his 100th goal for the club, making him just the 19th Manchester United player to reach that tally. It begs the question then, does Bruno Fernandes help or does he hurt Manchester United? I must admit, the question at face value seems exceedingly ridiculous. For starters, no other player in not just the Premier League but in Europe's top 5 leagues has created more chances than his 16 this season, despite him being employed almost exclusively as a CDM so far. Only once in the last 5 seasons has a player created more chances than Bruno Fernandes in the Premier League, and that was Trent Alexander-Arnold in the 2020-2021 season. And in that case, he only lost out by 1 chance created to Trent's 90 and his 89. He has racked up 86 assists to go along with his 100 goals for Manchester United. He has been crowned United's Player of the Season, a record equaling 4 times, made the PFA Team of the Year and Europa League Team of the Season once each. Fernandes has also been awarded the Premier League Player of the Month award on 5 separate occasions. He has captained the team to both an FA Cup and EFL Cup trophies. For these accolades and achievements, he is largely considered to be, if not United's best player, but certainly their best signing in the post-Alex Ferguson era. So is there any credence to even the idea of this player not being a net positive to Manchester United? While the stats and awards paint a deifying portrait of the Manchester United captain, there is another more distasteful side to his game. His tremendous creative output, while crucial to his team's success, comes at an unignorable cost. So far this season, he has already misplaced 68 passes, more than any other midfielder. This was also the case last season, in which he misplaced over 373 passes over the course of the season. In the new role thrust onto him by Ruben Amorim as a deep-lying midfielder, only 3 midfielders have been dribbled past more this season, despite his hard work in racking up 14 tackles. His awareness and press resistance is also often a point of contention. In his Premier League career, he has been dispossessed 162 times. The stats themselves aren't as damning as the process of actually watching the games. His eagerness to make an impact on both sides of the ball often leads to him being dragged out of position or cheaply giving away possession. He can often be seen complaining to either the referees or his teammates about decisions which at times can be irritating for fans. His leadership abilities have also been called into question several times since he took over the role in 2023. Most notably, Roy Keane remarked that, quote, "You have to have a starting point. I go back to it all. Talent is not enough. Bruno's a talented player, but talent's not enough." Going on later to say, quote, "Bruno is not a fighter." I think at the end of the day, Manchester United as a football club has been a target of immense criticism over the last decade, and rightfully so for the most part. From the ownership, management, coaching, down to the players, have all been far below the standard that has been associated with this great institution of football. Bruno, being a Manchester United player for 7 seasons, and especially as a captain, must bear some of the weight of those critiques. The lack of consistency in his performances, constant complaints, an incomplete game seems to be the most perfect paradigm of a Manchester United player in the current era. However, with such a deluge of criticisms, there are often ones that are completely unfair and are leveled from a position of derision rather than being constructive. Bruno, at his core, is a player who not only fights with his entire body and spirit for his team, but who does not allow the possibility of failure to discourage him from trying to get on the ball and have a positive impact on the match. A genius unencumbered by any circumstance. His ability to create and be a constant beacon of light for a team going through a dark age is rooted in his dauntless spirit of self-belief and genuine love for Manchester United Football Club. Bruno Fernandes cannot be evaluated through the lens of positive or negative impact, statistics, accolades, or achievements. His spirit, heart, and commitment to the team, therein lies the true test of his character. Simply put, he is Manchester United.
It's a collector's item!